Okay, welcome on in. Ladies and gentlemen, people, welcome back to the workshop. And my name is Gerald. We are going to be continuing on in Higurashi Naku Kuro ni Onikakushi. Is that how you say it? Onikakushi arc? Right. Sorry. I'm going to be reading this for the next little while. We're going to continue on our thing. I do have a few announcements about the channel. So basically, Persona 3 is going to exclusively happen on Fridays. And we're going to be doing Higurashi on Mondays. Any other videos I make in between are going to be random. Maybe Katamari Damacy if I feel like it. Maybe I'll start something new and we'll just do something off-ball in between these two ongoing series. But these are the ongoing series right now, okay? Cool. So now I got that established. Let's begin. Let me have a sip. Let me tell you guys, I've been having a very busy few days, man. Really busy. Oh my goodness. We went to this fort nearby to go see this historical reenactment. Very cool stuff. I got to handle the long gun. Beautiful rifle, by the way. Cannot complain. But okay, let's get back to Higurashi. As soon as the club activities were finished, Rena flew off. Probably so she'd dig out that cute Colonel Sanders she wasn't able to take home yesterday. So today it was just Mion and me walking home together. A rather rare occurrence. Okay. A mountain of treasure, huh? The guys throwing it away probably never thought in their wildest dreams that Rena would be grateful to them. Mountain of treasure, meaning that damn construction site from before. Oh, are we digging into it? Okay, let's ask her. Oh, right. Mion would probably tell me. That murder by dismemberment that seemed to happen there. Oh no, Keiichi, don't do it. Over there, you know, at that damn construction site. Did something happen over there? Long ago? Tatakaya. Tatakaya means fighting or battle. So, good translation. Something sure did, a grand battle. There were sit-ins and demonstrations. It was a bit different from what I wanted to hear, but I decided to just listen just the same. It was our land that was going to be sunk into a dam reservoir. I would have thought as well, probably. The government guys were really adamant about it. Acting all big and full of themselves. Since they figured they couldn't settle it with money, they did a bunch of nasty stuff. Like what? They were nasty guys. Mion spoke excitedly as if the whole thing was happening right in front of her. I'm amazed you guys won. You're facing the federal government, right? The mayor and prominent figures in the village all signed petitions. They went to Tokyo and struck deals with legislators. And as a result, the development plan was retracted. It was our complete victory. There wasn't any violence, was there? Like assaults or murders? Ooh, a blanket denial. None. She promptly cut me off. The same as Rena had. Yeah, it was pretty short. Her words signaled the end of discussion. Tomitake-san said, one arm wasn't found in the incident. I thought that a murder by dismemberment had occurred, but I guess I was wrong. You know, Tomitake's pretty suspicious in this case, okay? Keiichi was not thinking about this until Tomitake came around. The Tomotaki mentions this, and then it sets him off. A little odd, huh? My curiosity unsated, I sighed dejectedly on his inside. Also, the only other reason I'm kind of suspicious of Tomotaki is because of the dog tags he wears. He wears those in the original sprites too. Oh god, why is Mion so much more busty than the manga gamer sprites, dude? Well, I guess that's more accurate to this, isn't it? Mercy. But okay. Oh, she left right after that. Later. See you tomorrow. Kei-chan, you can't wash it off till you get home. Got it? Oh, that's right. They had the game earlier, didn't they? I got it. I won't. Mion held back her laughter while stealing glances at my face. I wonder what kind of nasty doodles they drew. Damn you, Mion. You shall rue this day. If our roles are ever reversed, I'm going to go all out. All over your face so you won't be able to take it off, even with a scouring pad. Dude, why do you look at a mirror? Ooh, okay. That's the end of scene, huh? Upon arriving home, I ran straight to my mom, embarrassing myself yet again. The mood I'd come home to was already on edge. It's not an uncommon thing in our family. Whenever Dad can't come up with a good idea, it always ends like this. He stops around the house with his arms crossed. Mom whispered into my ear. Welcome home, Keiichi. Dad, he's in a bit of a rut right now, so don't bother him, okay? He can't come up with a new idea? It's because the deadlines are so close together this time. Your dad needs time to recharge or he doesn't work as well. Dad's paintings feed our entire family. If he runs out of ideas, then it's the end of the Mayabaros. Oh my god. We've never gone hungry before. Could it be that my dad is a master painter? Wouldn't it be easier to get an idea taking a walk outside rather than wandering around the house? No, Keiichi, I disagree. When I'm writing, I get in these moods too. But sometimes you just gotta kick back and just accept it, you know? You gotta really grind your teeth. Oh my god, is Keiichi's mom doing exactly what my wife does to my daughter? Huh. I never thought about that. Interesting. The theme of this piece this time is in the household. So it seems your dad wants to use his house as motif. That's quite a bothersome motif. Keiichi, tidy up your room once in a while. It looks terrible. Sorry, I'll clean it up later. Oh, come on, don't use my room as the motif. Keiichi, there's some time before dinner. So please go take a walk out back or something. Dad's moods are only temporary. As soon as he gets an idea, his mood improves and he starts humming. Until then, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just go take a walk so I don't aggravate him further. Well, I guess I will then. Speaking of which, do you guys have any anime you want to recommend for me? I'm totally down to watch whatever. Or if I've already seen it, then I'll skip it. But if you got something new for me, just put a comment down below and I'll check it out, okay? I said I was going to take a walk, but I didn't have any particular destination in mind. I just needed to kill some time. I got on my bike and pondered where to go. I could just go read at the bookstore, but that would take about an hour by bike to go to town. Yeah, it's a pretty far away place, isn't it? It would be dark just by the time I got back, so I didn't want to go unless I had to. The roads at night here in Hinamizawa creep me out. If Miyun or Satsuko ever found out about that, I smiled wryly. Honestly, though, I like the roads in Japan at night. A lot of the Japanese were very superstitious about walking around at night. Sorry. Have to have a drink, you know? But I didn't have any real issue about it. Now, mind you, sometimes the lights are a little dim and they're flickering in the distance and it's like yellow streets. Sometimes the streets are like a weird bluish haze that you're walking down. But it was kind of interesting in its own way, you know? Oh, yeah. Rena was probably still at the Mountain of Treasure, the dam construction site. Then again, I'm not really seeing a lot of street lights here. So, like, it'd be like one light in the far distance, wouldn't it? So it'd be more like when I was wandering around Taichung, I mean. That was a little bit creepy. The excavation of Colonel Sanders was probably taking her a while. It wouldn't be so bad to have her owe me one. She might return the favor next time we have club activities. With a little bit of self-interest in mind, I set off towards the dam construction site. Tomotaki-san might be there as well. The only person with information about the incident that brought both Rena and Mion denied knowing anything about. If I met him again, I'd like to ask some more details. To ask, was there really a dismemberment here in Hinamizawa? That was my real intention. Hinamizawa? Hinamizawa. There we go. Ooh, whoa, check that out. That's a cool sprite. I spotted Rena struggling up the slope with the garbage pile. What did the real photo look like? Man, this is just a one-for-one recreation, isn't it? They even got the metal bars there. Check that out. Do you see that? This is still in the same place with the weird grate thing on top of the cars. Yeah. Kind of impressed with the accuracy they went with. Like, this is clearly the better sprite, but it's interesting seeing the real-life photos that he took in order to get this, you know? I spotted Rena struggling up the slope on the garbage pile. It looked like Colonel Sanders was lodged in there pretty friendly. So, the last thing I'll say about this type of art is that while this type of art is very basic, it's very hard to actually draw scenes like this. Like, they obviously took the photo and they drew composites of what they thought the things were in order to make it. See? So they saw the tires here, they saw the crane over here. So, I'm always very impressed with that. It looks like Colonel Sanders was lodged in there pretty firmly. It didn't look like Rena would be able to excavate him by herself. Realizing that Tomotaki-san wasn't around, I began climbing down the slope unsteadily. Hey, Rena! Looks like you're working up a sweat. Whoa, Keiichi-kun. What brings you to a place like this? God, look at the potato hands. So interesting. A place like this, huh? I see. She was aware of it, at least. I received an emergency... No. Wait. I received a signal for emergency assistance at the accident site. Where is the injured party? Huh? Accident? Huh? But there was a report that Colonel Sanders was buried alive in the trash pile. Huh? Oh, that. You scared me. Don't frighten me like that, Keiichi-kun. I was just kidding. I thought you might... I was just kidding. I thought you might be struggling by yourself, so I came to help you out. Eh? You came? For me? She's blushing. How? Well, I filled my quota for today. If I don't see Rena blush once a day, then I'm not getting my daily nutritional intake. What does the other sprite look like? Okay. And there's the original. You always gotta check it out. Just kidding, you're embarrassing me now. So, huh? What part was the joke? What part was it? I just ignored her bewilderment. What part was the joke? We'll see. No, I don't see it. Okay, now move out of the way. So, where's Randy-Kun? Come on. Randy-Kun is a funnier name than Colonel Sanders, let's be honest. Ah, sorry. Can't you see him? In that gap? He's really buried in there. The Colonel Sanders was sideways, surrounded by boards and other construction materials like they were caging him inside. According to Rena, it wasn't like this yesterday. It seems as though another illegal dumper came yesterday and dumped again, and now he's buried like this. You're trying to move this pile all by yourself? With those scrawny arms? There's no way she would be able to do that with her slender arms. But Randy-Kun is so cute. There's a chain on the Colonel Sanders at the store. In other words, she's trying to steal it. This one, though, I should be able to take this one home. How? If Rena gave up on this Colonel Sanders, she'd probably start devising a plan to steal the one in front of the store. As Rena's guardian, I won't allow her to sully her hands with crime. Out of the way. I'll do it. Is that foreshadowing? Rena blushed again, but this time I left it alone. The pile was enormous. Also, the more days we wasted, the more likely another illegal dumping would occur. If it got buried any deeper, there would be nothing that could be done. Keiichi-kun, I'll help. Let me help. You just get in the way, so stay back. Hurrah! Pulling out scraps, bending them, tossing aside, I quickly became covered in sweat and dust. Flying objects drew beautiful arcs across the twilight sky, one after another. Lumber, timber, plywood. Damn it! No matter how much I threw out, there was still more. Even though I could see Colonel Sanders right there. After grandstanding like that in front of Rena, I felt frantic because of how little I progressed. If I was going to do this seriously, I need an axe or saw or something. That's enough, Keiichi-kun. You're so sweaty. You don't have to try so hard. I'm just doing it for you, Rena. Don't worry about it. Oh, she's gonna blush more. Rena began sputtering and turned beet red. Ah, whoops. I meant to say I was trying my best to stop her from becoming a criminal. Oh well. Yeah, she took that to heart, dude. I guess I just need a break. This is pretty tough. I sprawled on my back over the grassy slope. I'm sorry. You're covered in sweat. Rena patted her handkerchief against my forehead. It felt pretty nice. Well, wait here for a minute, okay? My house is pretty close. I'll bring you some barley tea, okay? Leaving the handkerchief on my forehead, Rena took off running. The cries of the Higurashi gently cooled the air. After I was certain Rena was gone, I picked myself up and headed towards what I'd discovered earlier. That was a garbage pile of magazines and newspapers bound up in twine. Unless I'm mistaken, I believe it was around here. There it was. There were bound stacks of not-so-reputable tabloids. They are stacked chronologically, going back quite a few years. It was quite a disturbing incident. They still hadn't found one of the arms. If it was just as Tomitaki said, then undoubtedly there would be mention of the murder. These are troubled times. There's no end to these sickening incidents. There's a large part of society drawn in by the incidents as well. So it had to be recorded. Somewhere. I unfastened the packages and opened the rain-soaked pages carefully, looking over the table of contents. Not here. Next one. Not here. Next one. It was hard to search since I didn't know when it had happened. I didn't know who the perpetrator or the victim was either. I only knew that it had happened here. I looked up every so often, checking to see if Rena had come back or not. I wouldn't want her to see me gawking at a dirty magazine, but it just wasn't that. Yeah, the tabloids in Japan always have make really sketchy photos on the front. Both Rena and Mion said they didn't know. But it had happened, without a doubt. As long as Tomitaki-san wasn't lying. Then if both Rena and Mion... Ah, yes, there was. If they had just said that, then I wouldn't have gone so hung up on it. An incident that neither Rena or Mion wished to talk about. Trying to uncover after they tried to conceal it out of good intentions. At least you recognize that. That made me feel like I was acting against my friends. Ooh. Foreshadowing there, huh? What is this photo here? Oh yeah! Once again, same idea. Trashed motorcycle, some sheet metal, something with a Japanese logo on it. Oh no. Hinamizawa dam worker lynching. Murder by dismemberment. Oh no. Here it is. The featured article was in the back, and it seemed there's a photograph in the colored pages at the front. The pages of the featured article were stuck together and weren't easy to open. Rena could return at any moment. Feeling rushed, I gave up and opened the photograph page. The police investigators were carrying a body bag, and the newspaper reporters were all bathing it in camera flashes. That's cool phrasing. I like the way he said that. The image was blurry and hard to understand, but I could definitely make out the headlines. A tragic nightmare at the Hinamizawa construction site. Lynching and murder/dismemberment. The victim was a site foreman. He had assaulted his assailants daily with An explosive backlash from his daily actions? It's a horrible image to see the sight form man as. It happened. It really did happen. It seemed the details were on the next page. I turned the page without pausing. On it was: the assailants butchered the victim's body and split it into axes, split it cadaver in 6 pieces: head, arms, legs, and torso. What was that first line? They butchered his body with hatchets and pickaxes. It started auto-reading on me there. That's creepy as all can be. I could understand just from the headline that it was just too terrible an incident. Normally, a lynching is just assault and murder, right? Dismemberment with hatchets and pickaxes? That wasn't a lynching. It was a merciless killing to the letter. A brutal murder. Done by a group of people. With axes. With pickaxes. With an axe. Here we go. Eek! Sorry. Did I startle you? Did I startle you? Rena dropped the axe she was holding onto the grass after being startled by my voice. Keiichi-kun, you see, earlier, yeah, you said it would help if you had an axe or something, right? Aw, upset face. So I brought an axe for you, from the shed. Rena fluttered her arms in a panic, continuing to explain and apologize. It seemed I had been glaring at her pretty intensely. I'm sorry. I guess my reaction was a bit overboard. And no, I'm sorry as well. I'm sorry. Night was drawing close. I was pretty worn out, and it wouldn't hurt to do the rest tomorrow. Doesn't look like we can break that last beam without that axe. You brought it, yes, after all. I'll guess I'll have to borrow it tomorrow. Alright? Okay. Why do you look so glum? Tomorrow we'll be digging out Colonel Sanders, right? You're right. I really want to take Randy-Kun home soon. We both knew it was useless to apologize any more than that. I quenched my thirst with the barley tea, mugicha. Rena brought me and wiped down the sweat that had now gone cold. We took the path to head home. I felt quite guilty about the tabloid wrapped up in my jacket. Ooh, Keiichi, what are you doing? Is the scene ending? Oh, it's ending. That's a good suspense right there. Okay. And that is the end of this chapter. And as much as I would love to keep doing this episode, it is late for me. So, I am going to save right here. Go 3. Save. Let me see. Am I almost past where I read when I was reading by myself? Yeah, we're getting close. Yeah. So, we will pick up next time and we will look at the new tips. Okay? So next time we'll pick up right here, okay? This is very exciting though. I'm having a lot of fun. So, for all you guys, I want to say, I hope you have a good night, okay? Bye!